Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Today we're reviewing the Supergoop Protec Tint Daily Skin Tint SPF 50. This is fairly new. I think this came out like a couple months ago, but it is a hybrid sunscreen. It has Zinc Oxide, Homosalate, and Octisalate in it as well. So it is a tinted sunscreen, but not fully mineral. Treat these skin tints almost like a foundation because a lot of them have a decent amount of coverage to them. In general, I still tend to use my regular sunscreen underneath these, especially because since it is something that has so much coverage, I don't want to put this like in my beard, on my ears, on my neck. And usually with those types of tinted sunscreens that have that much coverage, it's hard to apply the proper amount that you need to get the actual coverage without looking crazy. But this one actually looks okay and goes on pretty much fine using a decent amount of product. The color is decent. They have 14 different shades and I think they adjust to like around that shade range that you're in. What's on this one? 46N. So I just went with this one since it has a neutral undertone. Generally, I would not apply this with my fingers because it is a bit of a mess. I quite enjoy the finish of this. There's no pilling that I got from this. It doesn't sting my eyes or anything. As far as the cost goes, it's a bit pricey. It's $44 for, I don't know, less than 50 milliliters. That's why I say to treat this almost like a foundation, not as your regular sunscreen. There's no added fragrance to this as well, so it's fragrance free, good for those people that have a sensitivity to that. Here's what it's looking like fully applied. It definitely has a radiant finish to it, natural radiant finish. I think it looks pretty nice. The shade range is pretty decent to it. Since I say that I treat this like a skin tint, not necessarily like a standalone sunscreen, this isn't where I would leave it. I'd probably powder it or put other products on top of that, and I can show that afterwards. But here's what it looks like just by itself. Here it is after it's set in after a couple minutes and applied like a powder on top of it. I use this one from Equal Reaction. It's the Spirulina Zinc Treatment Loose Powder. I think I like it quite a bit as a skin tint. It has a nice natural finish and obviously can be mattified down a bit with powder. And it provides a decent amount of coverage to it. Like I said, wouldn't use this as my standalone sunscreen, but it does look pretty nice on the skin even if you apply a decent amount. So if you want to do that, I don't think it'll be terrible. But yeah, let me know what you think.